you join the military and you're going to be fine. You're a kid from McKeesport and you join the military to get out of McKeesport. You do 5 years in the military, you're coming back to McKeesport.
That's right.
You're never going to escape that cycle because the system's set up against you.
Yes, I have an education. Yes, I'm a veteran. Looks on the outside could be very deceiving. My name is Shalisa Wall, and I would like to register.
Would you like to have a flu shot?
I would. I was engaged. He suddenly passed away February 10th of last year. It was so sudden. It just came crashing down. What I'm dealing with at home behind closed doors is my reality. Good morning, ladies. How's everybody? Good, good.
Do you get your flu shot every year?
Every year.
Every year? Good.
My reality is I was homeless. My reality was I was jobless and had no income and had to go and apply for DHS for cash assistance and SNAP for food stamps to put food on the table for my child. That was my reality.
What we find, people that are struggling with poverty certainly have difficulty getting access to health care, and something as simple as a flu shot may be too difficult for them to do. So this service is incredibly important because it can help protect them, their families, and the community.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate you. You too. Thank you. I was thrust into the situational poverty. You know, it's not my permanent situation, but it's my reality that I'm dealing with right now.
The systemic issues are numerous, right? There's systems of poverty that begin with education, low wages, incarceration, destructured families. All of these issues are systemic, and addressing them is going to require us to get really honest about systems and policies that continue.
I walk in here and I remember being these kids running around. Well, my mom's got a bag full of food, and it's one of those things where you feel really grateful. When we start looking at what systematically creates poverty, things like prison. Like, I remember being a 10-year-old kid and watching my father get arrested for a marijuana charge. But they don't see the impact that has on families. Like, my dad could not get a job after he got out of prison. And all that did was systematically make sure that we stayed in poverty.
We know very well that we don't have a representative democracy. So systematically, what we really need to do is we need to take back our government. When I look to Harrisburg, I need to see people who reflect my experience. I grew up in Weirton, West Virginia, in a steel mill town. Our lives rose and set on the profitability of that steel mill. And the best economic year my father ever had for a family of 4 was $24,000. I grew up in poverty and I didn't even know it. How did I not know it? Because I lived in a community that treated me with love and respect. If I was living in that same community today, my experience would be completely different. We would be the poor kids on the block and we would be scrambling to try to keep up.
Thanks for the bag.
That's a serious bag.
That
you got
is.
there.
Look at that. Looks good on
You get some applesauce?
Yes, why not? My daughter loves applesauce. Thank you. Finally, one day, I said, you know what? I got to get up. This is not my life. I have more to do in this life. And instead of being suppressed, oppressed, and depressed, I got up. I'm great. I am going with brown. I'm positive. No, I love brown rice. I really do. It's healthier. I said, I can't lay here in my mama's basement. And so I reached out to an organization called the Veterans Leadership Program, and I went in for an intake, and they couldn't help me at the time. But 3 days later, I got a call from a lady by the name of Trudy Friend, and she is the director of the Project Journey program. And she said, I'll help you. I'll help you get housing. If you want to work, I'll help you get back to work. Whatever you need, I will wrap those services around you and give you a hand up and out of your situation.